Good evening. I'm Chief of Patrol Philip Rivera. I'm joined by Deputy Commissioner of Operations Kaz Daughtry, Assistant Chief Charles McAvoy, Commanding Officer of Patrol Borough Brooklyn South, and Deputy Chief Rohan Griffith, Commanding Officer of the Force Investigation Division. I'm here to provide an update regarding an officer-involved shooting which occurred earlier this evening in the Canarsie section of Brooklyn. This information I'm about to provide is preliminary and subject to change. At approximately 9:45 p.m., uniformed officers of the 6-9 Precinct were driving in two unmarked vehicles in the vicinity of Flatlands Avenue and East 80th Street when they heard a single gunshot. Immediately after, our officers saw a 50-year-old male exit 776 East 80th Street, a convenience store, and begin to run northbound on the sidewalk of East 80th Street. Two officers exit the vehicle and begin to chase the male on foot, while the other officers follow in their vehicles. The officers verbally identified themselves and gave the male's numerous verbal commands to which he did not comply. The male then ran behind a tree and pointed his firearm at a uniformed sergeant. 4 members discharged their firearms at the male. The male was struck in the torso and taken into custody. A firearm was recovered at the scene. Our members rendered first aid to the male, and he was taken to EMS. He was taken by EMS to Brookdale University Medical Center in critical condition. Our officers were removed to an area hospital for evaluation. Once again, our officers confronted a dangerous individual armed with a firearm and reacted without hesitation. Due to their actions, further violence was prevented. This incident is depicted on both body-worn camera and also store security video from inside the convenience store. A second firearm, a ghost gun, was also recovered from inside the convenience store. This incident is being investigated by our Force Investigation Division. I will now take some questions.
All right, we'll take some on-topic questions in regard to the officer-involved shooting. Anyone? Rob?
Is there any connection to the similar shooting that happened 2 hours prior around 6 o'clock, where there was also a shot discharge right around that same intersection?
I'm going to defer to Chief McAvoy.
Yes, the incident you're speaking about occurred at 5:45 hours. At this time, the investigation is very preliminary, but it does not appear connected at all. In that incident, a 57-year-old innocent woman was struck with a round.
Any other questions in regard to the officer-involved shooting?
Could we just get a shot of the...
We will.
Okay.
We're going to put that out. Any other questions? All right. All right, thank you, everyone. We are now going to update you in regard to a homicide that occurred yesterday in the confines of the 40th Precinct in the Bronx. To update you on that stabbing is Chief of Detectives Joseph King.
Good morning. I'm going to update you on 2 unprovoked stabbing incidents that took place in the Bronx. This first incident occurred on Sunday, January 5th, on the corner of East 138th Street and 3rd Avenue on the subway stairs. The victim in this case is a male Hispanic, 38 years old. He's walking down the stairs to get onto the subway when he is approached from behind by an unidentified male who stabs him 1 time in the left arm. This victim is removed to a local hospital where he received several stitches to close his wound. The second incident occurred yesterday morning at 9:25 a.m. when we had a male Hispanic, 14 years old, was stabbed 2 times in the chest on East 138th Street and Lincoln Avenue. This young victim was brought to Lincoln Hospital, but he did not survive his wounds. Video shows that the victim was standing alone on the sidewalk by himself when he is approached by the perpetrator, who immediately stabs him 2 times in the chest and flees the scene. This attack was also unprovoked. We immediately obtained video and photographs. We distributed these images to every NYPD officer via department cell phones. Based on this, a police officer assigned to the Transit Bureau recognized the perpetrator from the January 5th incident and notified detectives. My detectives quickly realized the similarities to the January 5th attack. At this time, we believe the 2 incidents are connected and were committed by the same perpetrator. He is described as a male Hispanic, slim build, 6'1" to 6'3", wearing a black jacket, gray pants, black sneakers with a white stripe. We have a person of interest in custody at this time and are working closely with the Bronx District Attorney's Office to determine possible charges. Still, if anyone has any information in regards to these 2 unprovoked stabbing incidents, you can contact us out at our tip line, 1-800-577-TIPS. I'll answer any questions if you have.
Any questions in regards to the Bronx homicide? No? All right, thank you everyone for your time and attention. The images that we displayed today in both these incidents will be posted on NYPD News and be available electronically via DCPI. Thank you, everyone.
Better?
That's cool. Thanks.